Hello and welcome to our training video on the accessibility tools called Blackboard Ally. Ally is a set of tools that allows you to make your content more accessible to students with disabilities. So, the first question you may ask is why accessibility matters for your course. The most important reason is it allows any students that you have with disabilities to participate fully in all of your coursework. Another big important reason is that it's legally required for you to make all course materials accessible to all students. And finally, these accessibility features can help students without disabilities better use your course materials. We'll cover a couple of those instances a little bit later. There's two major components of Ally, both of which we'll talk about in a minute. The first one is the Ally Accessibility Report. This gives you an indication of how accessible your course content is, and it shows you how to fix any accessibility issues with your content. This is only visible to you. Your students are not going to see this. The other component is the Ally File Transformer. That allows both you and your students to download more accessible versions of your content. You don't have to do anything to generate these formats. Ally does so automatically, and your students can use them right now. All right, let's get right to it. So we're in a class, and you can see just to the right of each of our file names the two Ally icons. Additionally, if we come here and click on the Ally Demo Ultra document, our files within that Ultra document get those same icons as well. Now, don't be alarmed if you don't see these right after you upload a document. It may take some time for Ally to scan your document based on how many people worldwide are using Ally at any given moment. Now, the first icon is the accessibility report icon, and you get a basic idea of how accessible your document is right away just by looking at it. If it's red or orange like these, you have some work to do. If it's green, everything's good. So let's click on this orange one and see what's wrong with this document. So when we click on a document, up here at the top and over here on the right, you will get a description of what is wrong in your document from an accessibility perspective. Up here at the top, we can page through the various problems with the document with these arrows. Now, there's only one problem in this document, so only one thing shows up. Over here on the right, you'll get a more detailed description of what is wrong with your document, and there'll be a how-to button that'll give you general instructions on how you can fix the accessibility issue. So you see right below that how-to, there's an upload box. Generally, you're not able to fix issues with your documents directly here in Ally because they're created by other programs, and really the fixes would not work well if you tried to do it directly on the web. So what you'll do is you'll go into whatever program you use to create this file, and then you can fix it, upload it here, and it'll rescan it for accessibility once you've finished and give you a new report. So the other icon we see here is the Ally File Transformer. Now, this is primarily for your students, and what it allows them to do is to download your content in different, more accessible ways. So all they have to do, or you have to do if you want to see it, is give it a click, and you will see a bunch of different formats based on what kind of document it is. So we've got tagged PDFs, which structure the PDF so that it can be used with screen readers. We got HTML, which is nice if you need just a cleaner view of things. If they want to use it on an e-reader, they can download it as EPUB. If they've got a Braille display, they can download it for that. They can download it for listening, which some of your students may want to do if they want to listen to this document while they're making dinner or something like that. And then we've got a couple of immersive reader apps here, either the Microsoft Immersive Reader or the Beeline Reader, that are helpful for students with dyslexia or just who want a little bit more ability to focus. I'll show you what the Beeline Reader looks like. If I click on that and click download, the first time that you download a particular document, you'll have to wait a little bit. Once it downloads for the first time, any subsequent downloads within 30 days will be much quicker. And I can pull this up. And you see the Beeline reader kind of goes through the sentence and runs a gradient of colors so that it's a little more readable for students with dyslexia. So that's all there really is to Ally. It's pretty simple to use. If you do need help with Ally or have any questions, you can contact us at the information that you see here on the screen. Thanks for watching.